right, so we just finished at the bank. I went across the street to Pastry Art and got myself a flat white. So I got my treat. So we're gonna head back to the house. And Lawrence just texted me regarding a LOI we have on an RV. I think it's, I can't recall if it's an RV park or a mobile home park. The agent actually called me this morning and I have to get back to him on that one. I think they want to move forward. I just want to double check my numbers before we do anything further. I was waiting for them to give me a new T12 trailing 12 and it looks like I have it, and I'm just going to review it and make sure that we have everything correct on that one. So head back and get some more work done. Okay, so what I'm working on right now is Josh has sent me the underwriting that we have on another park, RV park, that was brought to us by a bird dog, actually, Todd. So I'm just doing up the LOI, and then I'll send it back to Josh. We like to have both our eyes on it, and then he'll send it out for signature. Then I'll get it sent to the agent. I texted the agent last night, and she said she's looking forward to seeing it. This one again is going to be a Morby method. I just got off the phone with an agent on another deal that we're just waiting for the purchase sale agreement to be signed by the seller. It's a little complicated on this one because there's an agent that's involved, a wholesaler, then us as the buyers. Everything looks great. There was a little confusion, so I'd sent out an email. And just to clarify, the commission for the agent. And so the agent reached out to me because I've been talking to him for quite some time now, and we've got a relationship. And he clarified with me that the seller is paying his commission, so we don't have to worry about that part. So that's a huge win for us on that one. And that the seller looks like everything's great on her end, but she has somebody that is holding a note on the property. So he's got the JV contract going out to his lawyer, just to get his lawyer to make sure everything's good on their end. It doesn't look like there's going to be any complications. He just wants to make sure he's doing his due diligence as well. It'll just be the seller that'll be signing the JV with us to do the Morby method on that one in South Carolina. And so the agent said everything looks really good on their side. Just waiting for, it's just going to take a little bit of time because there's so many people, so many moving parts on that one. So I'm just going to write up this LOI, get it sent out to Josh. We'll get it signed and then send it over to the agent. I think this one is in Texas. So that's another great location. That means I think that we have at least 5 or 6 LOIs right now. And all of them are looking really quite good at this point. And then the other thing that happened this morning is the Manatee County on the flip that I've got in Bradenton for us to close on Thursday. The county has not said that the final inspection has been done on the roof. That was a brand new roof on that property. We've been going back and forth with the county, between us, the TC, the agent, and the seller or the buyer's agent. We've all reached out to the county for 2 weeks now trying to get clarification, because on the portal it's showing that it's actually final and approved on the inspection for the roof. And for some reason now the county's requiring that the contractor send in an email showing that everything's been paid, they've been paid, and everybody's satisfied, so that they can close it off and say that it's final. So we've never run into that before. Seems like pretty redundant when it's already passed the inspection. So I don't know what's happening there, but that's good news. So it looks like that's moving forward as well. Today's Tuesday. We're looking to close on Thursday. I figure it'll be like Friday at the latest, depending when that they get their insurance bound on the property, and then they have the cooling off period of 72 hours. So I think they're getting it bound today. So it'll be Thursday, Friday, and then I should have that closed and off of my plate, which will be super great. So I just finished at UPS. It was a busy morning. And Josh is in Tennessee at a meetup right now with Mondo, and it has to do with the Morby method and or otherwise known as the stack method, as far as purchasing properties, underwriting, making sure that we have everything straight when we're doing those as far as paperwork and due diligence. Also with the underwriting, we need to make sure that we're really tight with our numbers and trying to make sure that everybody's absorbing the costs that they should be absorbing. Instead of us paying for, say, the agent or the wholesaler, we want to make sure that that's actually passed on to the seller, because that's not something we should be paying for. So I talked to Josh about that this morning, and I have worked out the addendum for the tenants on the seller finance mobile home park that they didn't pass the application to actually become owners in the park, and they've already bought the mobile home from me. So what we can do, I've spoken to the park, and they're allowing them to, I'll stay on the land lease for them. The tenants will have to pay me rent for the land. We will transfer the title at DMV for the mobile home to the tenants. But I've made sure in the addendum that I'm covering my butt as far as if they abandon the mobile home, they don't upkeep, they, have any problems with any authorities, the park or myself, for, say, non-payment. If there's ever an issue with a hurricane, that they actually have to make sure that if they're abandoning it, the home, that they will pay to have it demoed, which is part of the park rules. So all of that is covered in the addendum. I'll be sending that off today. So that's kind of our morning. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been busy, gonna just keep going. Okay, it is 2:30 in the afternoon. The wedding is at 5:45. I'm supposed to be there. I'm on at Armand's Circle in Sarasota, and I'm gonna go try to find a dress for the wedding now. Wish me luck. Okay, so it's Mosie's 12th birthday tonight. So I cooked her an organic beef liver. Happy birthday, baby girl. Happy birthday. Here we are Monday morning, 6:12 a.m. at the gym. Gonna give her a go. It's time to get in there and get this done. Get caught up, get into my cardio, and start my week off right. Cardio's done. I'm full of energy, ready to go have my brekkie and start the day. It's going to be amazing. It was a great day of workout. I actually increased my cardio voluntarily without Coral and Mike telling me. What a great start to a Monday. I decided this weekend, actually, that what I'm going to do is, I saw something on Instagram, and it was act like the woman you want to be. So this weekend when I went to the wedding, I ran and got a dress, and I bought a dress that I would have never bought before, never even put on. And I loved the dress, and I got so many compliments, and I felt amazing. And I think that's part of everything, is you need to aim higher and feel better about yourself. Another thing I heard was you need to love yourself, because if you're looking and disappointed in other people looking for love, that's not where you need to find it. You need to find it inside. So I'm trying to work on myself and get better at pushing myself and giving myself some grace, but also understanding that I can do a lot better.